Fellow crazy people of Reddit, what is the inanimate object in your home that you have given a name, and what did you name it? The bobbing chemical dispenser thing that floats around in my parents' hot tub, and really any bobbing chemical dispenser thing in any hot tub is called Wilson, after the Tom Hanks volleyball. Because what else am I going to call it, the bobbing chemical dispenser thing? For reference, I'm talking about this thing. Com search. Q chemical knobbing thing hot tub client Firefox BM Scott S 592,991,994 TB image SXS RFAM 9H King Q7 D6 K8 Pro 8 slows each 1,703,215,156,811 source LN MSX VED 0 UX 95 Subjack Sufki Dayton 0 Q on Big by 414 B 765 Mcrick 14 V and H and PF2ZMZ6M. I have a pair of scissors with googly eyes named Edward. I have a microwave named Minnie. I have over 50 stuffies and I get one every time I go on vacation. I remember all of their names. My first one I have had since I was born, and she is a big white rabbit named Cotton. Every one of my houseplants have names. I gave each of my pets of so many nicknames that they will just respond to anything at this point. They are all inanimate objects, but I just thought I would share. The Rot Road Rage Attitude Adjustment Tool. It's a piece of blue Goodyear rubber hose that's 1/4 thick and A7/8 tidy. About 2 feet long. An innocuous looking object to have in your car, but it hurts a lot to get hit with it. You don't have to hit someone very hard for it to really hurt either. Get in a good hard hit on a body and they'll have a raised, bruised welt that's going to hurt for days. Not bad for the price. Which was free. The motorcycles are Hella and Bluebix. Car is Rogue One. Record player is Maestro. The 8 sewing machines each have a name suited to their era because they are different ages. Fireplace tools in the King suit are Sir Hot Flash. CPR dummy is Fentanyl Fanny because technically she's hubby's co-worker paramedic and has to go in with him occasionally. Ned the gnome by the front door. I always say hi Ned, bye Ned to him. I'm coming and going. The little boy that I used to take care of shocked me one day when I heard him say bye Ned as we were leaving. He was just learning to talk. It was the cutest thing I had heard him say unprompted. The little boy, that is, not Ned. My stapler is named Random Violence in America because in 10th grade my English teacher was talking about literary symbolism and character names and gave the example: if my stapler was named Random Violence in America, we'd know it symbolized random violence in America. Oh man, I totally named my laptop Frankie. He's been through so much with me, from late night essay writing to binge watching shows. It's like he's got his own personality, you know? What about you guys? Got any named objects at home? Larry the laundry pig. He's a ceramic piggy bank that lives in my laundry room and eats any and all money that I find when doing laundry. I spend the money on whatever I want. Themes the rules. Larry and I have an understanding. Lol, we name everything. We had an iPod named Evelyn who went through the wash. My walker at the rehab center was named Steve. My car was Charlotte, now I drive Piper. I haven't named anything inside the home for a bit. I have a peace lily named Little Bird. It gets more love than most people could ever hope to experience in their lifetime. Personal humidifier, pebble tray, prunicures, rub downs, the list goes on. My computer's name is Ginger. I run way to many clients of an MMO while watching shows. It is definitely my red-headed stepchild. I feed it, give it new parts, only once they go out. I have a window air conditioner named Jeff. Just because he's a big old 300-pound Jeff. Every year the wife says, "Can you find Jeff and put him in the window?" Fucking Jeff. All of my garden statues have names. I even write them on the bottom in case so it's official. It all started with Greg, my funky lizard who guards my cactus and has his own rock. I have a plaster bust of a man that I found in a vintage junk shop. The bust doesn't have any identifying information on it. He is now known as Sven the Librarian. Our apartment has a punched-in area on a wall with an arch top. We call it the Santeria shelf and keep all manner of ceramics and local stones in there. I have not named my handheld Yahtzee game, but we do communicate. I tell it what I need, and when it doesn't give me the right roll, I assume we are bickering. We have a couple of those pillows that sit up that have the arms on the side for your arms or to lay your head on. We call them George. I have no idea why. Roomba vacuum is named Linda. Feels great to say, "Hey Google, please have Linda clean my office, thanks." Always gotta say thanks, in case they ever rise up. I have a little clam dish with an octopus holding it that I keep a scalp brush and a razor in on the edge of my tub. We call him Pablo Octobauer. I have my childhood teddy bear that my husband renamed Directional Dave. He was to help learn left and right properly, and his name was Ted. We once had a cabinet in the kitchen we called the Tony because we bought it from a lady named Tony, family acquaintance. We had a dining room hanging lamp for a while in our first house that was all brass and opaque glass, so I named it Amy Grant. My stuffed axolotl is named Lizzie after Lizzie Borden. And we snuggle every night after I've had a hard day's work. I've affectionately named the coffee table leg that faces the kitchen on the way to the couch Oh shit fuck goddammit. I have a bowl for smoking that glows. I named it GLASM. Glass luminescent apparatus for smoking marijuana. Kevin, my invisible pet cat, pretended to step in his shit 3 times this week. Time to get him spayed. I have a Scotty dog-shaped doorstop I call Teddy Mercury, because he's plush and has a mustache. I have a dressmaker's form that I've named Marie Antoinette, because she's headless. Does a fat, lazy feline unit count? He is pretty inanimate. His name is Evan Rude. Went to a pottery studio and painted a cat plate. Its name is Mr. Tarkatary. I have a sitter streamer shaped like an octopus, and his name is Tim. Tim Ream. We have the front half of a gemsbok in our living room. Her name is Lucia. My robot hover. Not really inanimate I suppose, but his name is Benjamin. We have one of those shark robot vacuums. We've named it Jeffrey. I have a very large pot that I use to make soup and its name is Stew. Our fireplaces are always named Kevin and we feed him cheese pizza. Oven Mitt Romney. He thinks the food turns out fine. Just fine. Alexa stupid bitch, but she won't answer to that. Stupid bitch. We have a small monkey statue named Bob. He holds doors open. You mean Jeremy? The long hair that grows under my right eye? I'm loving all these answers. I have a Kindle named Krabatha. Microwave is always addressed by his formal title, Chef Mike. 4 guitars named Jackie, Bianca, Los Paulos, and the Grinch. The Roomba is DJ Roomba, and the air fryer is Squidward. I have a 2-foot skeleton decoration named Bones Malone.